Hello, everyone. It's me, Draco, and I'm back. And we're playing some Viscera cleanup today. But I'm not alone, as you can see. I got my bro with me.
Hello there.
This is
The wackiest of Wonkas.
the wackiest
Out of all the
of Wonkas.
Wonkas. Correct.
Why? Is it just me, or am I shorter than you?
I
Oh,
mean,
no.
in real, no, I want to be tall.
Okay, you stand up there. Just enjoy it. Are you satisfied?
Are you talking about with being taller in real life? Because, I mean, we could be here a while.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go find a bucket.
Yeah, let's go get the bucket. Isn't this the bucket machine? No, that's the disposal bins. How do you use things? There we go. I got it.
Alright.
My sound is not coming out of the right thing. Oops. Oh well. It's coming out of my speakers instead of my headset. Oops. Oh my god. I'll start up now.
Whoa, hey, get your bucket out of my bucket.
Get your bucket out of my bucket.
No, my bucket was here first.
Well, fine then. I'll just put my bucket over here. Didn't want your bucket anyway. My own bucket. Start my own bucket club.
Blackjack and scantily clad people.
Oh, we have a viewer already, by the way.
Oh, that's endearing and terrifying.
Yeah, they started watching before we actually started playing.
Ah, good morning, friend. Or evening. Time zones are irrelevant in the internet.
Well, I do know one of my followers is in Colorado.
Huh.
Played The Forest with them the other day, which was absolutely horrifying, but people seem to really like watching me play horror games. So, yeah.
I think it's one of those things where it's almost like a horror movie at that point, where it's like, yeah, this is really fun to watch, but if I were in it, I would be having a nightmare.
I feel like it's, they like watching me scream a lot, because that game is terrifying if you've never played it.
I have not.
It's a very good survival game. I know you're not a huge fan of survival games, but
Correct. Those require focus, precision, and planning.
which is weird because I love survival games and I'm not good at any of those things.
It's funny because I'm good at all of those things, and I hate survival games.
Maybe it's because you do it every day in real life, so you're like, ew, gross. I don't want to do this while I'm enjoying my free time. And I'm just
You're
like,
not wrong.
I'm just like, I never do this. This is fun. Okay. Is the incinerator open? Yes.
Yeah, I made sure that was the first thing I did, which is odd because I literally just talked about how planning on is a bad thing.
Okay, I got some chunky bits. How do you... Is it shift to walk? Yes, it's shift to walk. You know, the exact opposite of every other game ever. What am I running into?
Oh, I bumped. Oh, dear God. Oh, physics. Oh, no. Oh. Bad things happened.
If it makes you feel any better, I can't see where I'm going.
I mean, not really. I mean, honestly, it's like, if you make you feel any better, I'm also in pain. It's like, no, that makes me feel worse. I don't want you to be in pain.
I don't know, like, if I like stub my toe, and then someone else stubs their toe, it's gonna make me feel better.
Well, I'm at least gonna laugh about it. I'm not gonna. I might feel a little better.
Like, it's 100% gonna make me feel better. Like, not a lot better, but I will feel better.
Okay.
So, I did I have my fish tank when you came and visited?
I know you had crabs, 3 of them.
It was 4 of them, but
I saw 3.
well, 2 of them died.
Oh.
Sad face. We're pretty sure they suffocated because the filter wasn't doing what it was supposed to. But I got a 70-gallon tank from somebody at work.
Jeez.
All the
That's
pumps,
a big
filters,
old tank.
yeah, pumps, filters, and treatment and everything, all included, for $50.
That's not bad.
Oh,
That's actually an amazing deal.
yes. So,
Which is one of those things where it's like kids are like, "Can I get a pet?" You're like, "Yeah, you can have a fish," and the fish costs as much as a dog, and you're like, "Well, I would have rather just had a dog."
yeah. Oh, and he has a stand that he made for it. Did everything. Yeah, it's real nice. Got it all the way filled up. Got a heater in there. My 2 crabs that are left. And I got 2 goldfish.
Huh?
I think one of them might be pregnant.
I have never seen a fish birth.
It's not
For the most,
interesting.
well, I mean, I figured like most of them just behave like salmon, where the female just drops off the egg somewhere, and the dude comes by, and I mean, just crop dusts, and like there you go, more fish.
I'm pretty sure that's how most fish. I don't know of any fish that don't do it that way. I mean, there are sharks that give live birth.
Oh yeah, the great whites, they fight within the womb. It's like a tournament of champions. The winner's born.
Just little babies swimming around. You know, I saw that on a nature documentary, and
I still don't know how somebody figured that out.
I want to know how they got a camera in there. Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to know how they got a camera in there. I changed my mind.
I'm pretty sure it was just shark testimonial where the woman was like, "Oh my god, they are kicking and biting in there.
Oh, oh, they're really biting, don't you know?
Oh, don't you know they are just fighting and having a ruckus in there."
I might as well go give me some tackles. Maybe they'll calm down.
You went from Midwestern to Cajun.
I'm sorry. Okay.
You seasoned your potatoes too early.
What are you talking about? They don't season potatoes in the Midwest. They think salt.
I know.
They think salt is spicy.
Look, I've met enough that would tinge upon some bad things I shouldn't say on the internet.
Have you met my husband?
Yes. Oh, we'll put body parts in the bucket machine.
I didn't put body parts. Did they just fall out? Because sometimes body parts come out.
Yeah, but somebody would have had to put them in there.
Fair enough. Also, we have another viewer. Hello, viewer. Say hi. Who knocked over my bucket?
What?
Somebody knocked over my bucket.
That was you.
I didn't knock over my bucket.
I watched you knock over your bucket.
Nope, it was you.
I've been over here the whole time. If you're gonna start blaming me for things, then I'm out. Like, this is not a productive work environment, and I can put in my 2 weeks. I should report you to HR.
Do you think this place has an HR department?
Here, fine. Let me give you a hand.
Alright, I'm gonna head out. In the bucket. I keep calling them
You
buckets.
ain't got the guts. One might say my puns are toxic.
Oh yeah, well I got one for you. This is a dead guy. Boom.
Hi, Boom.
Do you remember how to throw things? Is it E? Nope, E is how you drop things. But right click is also how you drop things. How throw? I mean, that's more of a throw.
Here, watch this. Here comes the boom.
Yeah.
I feel bad because this man should. I mean, I at least think his ashes should be separated.
Nope. Just put him in with the rest.
Just give his family a plastic bag with a just shovel full of stuff in it. So yeah, this might have some boom in it.
Just literally a bag of dirt.
I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt.
Aha, you got the reference. Hey, guess what? Hold on. I think I might have a leg up on you.
You don't have a leg to stand on.
Wait, give it back. Give me his
Nope.
cork backs. Cork. Hey, bro. You want some ass?
Hold on. I have a hot piece of ass now.
Hot. I guess you could call that a fire crotch.
Well, okay.
I got jokes.
Alright, if you hear any screaming, and this is going out mostly to the viewers, it's because I have a cat.
Oh.
I have a cat, his name is Chicken. I should name him Piranha, or maybe Tiger Shark, because this little jerk decides to swim around my chair and bite me at random intervals if I don't give him enough attention. Meanwhile, if I put him on my lap and give him all the attention he wants, he bites me and runs away. Because he is a cat.
So, I have sad news.
What's up?
One of our viewers was a bot.
What?
Yeah, they just put it in the chat that said, buy followers, primes, and viewers on mystream.store. Sounds pretty bot-like to me. But I'll take it. What you doing?
Eating grapes. Farting. Drinking coffee. I'm living the life.
Are you actually eating grapes?
Yeah, I found some grapes in the fridge, and I needed something to eat while we were playing.
You just found them?
Well, I mean, they were purchased. It's not like they grew in there.
Just,
Well,
I
yeah, I have
wonder how
a-
these grapes got here. I'm gonna eat them.
Well, I mean, look, there are only 2 people that have access to my household on any given time, and only one of them that knows how to stock the fridge, and I am certainly not that one. So, I'm assuming Becca purchased some grapes.
Is it weird being married to a chef?
I mean, I
Like-
think it's weirder for her being married to somebody who is completely competent but completely unable to focus. Like, I can cook things, it's just like, I'm not good at it.
Fair?
It would be like an author being married to somebody who's illiterate. Like, I can understand your ideas, I just can't read.
That's a good analogy.
Like, yeah, your character sounds cool, but I can't read their thoughts. Literally, cannot read them.
Your description is very vivid, but what the fuck are these squiggles?
Like, yeah, those whole, hallucination squiggles you make every day, I don't get it. That's all language is. Hallucination squiggles. Okay,
What?
there's an air shark.
What?
The cat,
Oh,
he decided to climb on top of my desk.
air
And I don't mean like on the... Yeah, air shark. He's an airborne shark.
Okay.
Well, chicken, you're just gonna have to deal with it.
I'm picking up trash. Trying to make sure I didn't miss anything back here.
God.
What? What happened?
This cat.
That's why
He just doesn't want me to use my desk. And I hate it. Because he used to love my desk.
That's why I'm so happy that I have a door that I can just close.
Yeah, well, we decided Becca was getting the office this time, and she doesn't use it, so...
I mean, you couldn't put your stuff in there too?
Nope.
Like, you can't even like put it on the side? Like just
There's no internet connection up there.
You don't have Wi-Fi?
I have Wi-Fi, but it would be terrible.
Say, that's what I run my PC on. That's what I run everything on, actually. Probably not the best, but
It is... yeah, it's a measurable fact that that is not the best.
but
God, look at all these footprints.
yeah, that's why I haven't mopped yet. Oh look, body parts.
God, fucking... Somebody call maintenance.
We are maintenance.
Now, where... Oh, you're right.
Sucks to suck. Good luck. Oh look, this paper that I'm not gonna read. Chuck that on over there. Here's a USB drive that I'm also not gonna do anything with. Oh, hi Keisha. It's not a worm. It's organs. But
Well, parts of an organ. More than likely the large intestine.
it could be part of the small intestine.
It could be. I'm just saying, based on my very limited knowledge of human anatomy, I'm gonna guess large.
Well, you took more classes on it than I did, so. I think.
It also really does look like a nicely grilled kielbasa. Like, look at those char marks. Look at that.
Is it bad that now I'm hungry?
I mean, not particularly, but I think it was just a realization that the word kielbasa and grill were like, oh, hey, you're actually hungry. You need to eat things. And that's why I recommend grapes.
But I mean,
Just find them in your fridge.
I ate a very large breakfast
When did you eat breakfast?
at like 8 o'clock this morning.
That's like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, but David.
It's fair to be snackish.
David had to work this morning, so I just.
Yeah, how are you off on a Monday?
Memorial Day.
Yeah.
I was off on Friday too.
Nice.
Yeah. But, and I didn't go to bed till like midnight last night. Still woke up with David this morning.
I tried to stay up late last night and play video games. My cats got rather irritating. And chicken, don't you do it again. Stop it. Not cool, boo-boo.
I need a lot of things.
You know,
So,
I'm not gonna say the police didn't do a good job when they looked over this place to figure out what happened, but there are bullet shells and shotgun shells just everywhere.
well, we're just the
Like,
we're just the cleanup crew. We don't ask questions.
oh, I'm not asking any questions. I'm making an observative fact. They did a shit job.
I'm not asking. I'm stating.
Correct. I'm not saying I could do it any better. I'm just pointing out that you did not do it well. Oh, come listen to this. It's such a nice little sound. Where are you?
Oh, over here. I'm coming.
Put your barrel down real quick, if you could. Just listen to this. You hear that?
No. Oh, there it is. So you
Yeah, it's
have,
just a nice little jingle of brass.
you have to remember that my sound is coming through the wrong thing. So
Oh. That's a personal problem.
yeah, I mean, I could fix it. That just requires me to like close a game. And it's really like 2 button presses. But you know what? I'm gonna do it just because it's gonna irritate me if I don't. Click.
You could just Alt-Tab.
You're right. You're right. Volume mixer.
Also, I'm not saying I'm enjoying burning these wet floor signs, but they could be used.
Yeah, they could.
Piso mojado.
Okay. Should be fixed now.
Can you hear me?
I mean, I can hear you.
Okay, well.
No.
Did you hear that?
I still don't even know. Ah. Yep, hold on. Technical difficulties.
I'm just keep banging this and making noise. That way you have a... I'm gonna say it's for solid testing reasons, like a consistent noise pattern to listen for, but I just like banging this in the ground. Oh my god.
What?
This is a power I will abuse.
Hold on, I'm coming back.
Oh my god, you're in the barrel!
Wait. Stop it.
No!
Stop.
Back in the barrel. Back in the barrel.
Really?
This just got brutal.
Yeah, I still have no idea why my sound isn't going to my headset like it's supposed to, but
I couldn't tell you, buddy.
oh well.
Meow. This is bullying. Nice can.
I threw a can at you. What you think about that?
Becca told me I had to stop impersonating a flamingo. I had to put my foot down.
God. Is it bad that I could, like, legitimately see her saying that to you?
What? Telling me to stop impersonating a flamingo?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing. It could happen.
Away. There is a single can up here.
You know what the worst kind of can to find? A can of pee.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Well, the thing is, at that point, like, a bottle is, like, understandable. It's like, okay, it's a road trip, whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do. But a can? Someone canned that? That took planning.
That's commitment. Like, they really wanted to keep that pee.
Yeah, that's like farting in a jar. It's like, why would you do that?
People buy that.
Farts in a jar?
Yeah, people will buy farts.
Okay. I don't want to know why, but I'm just saying there are stink bombs that are, I mean, they're made to smell like farts. Like,
Nope, people buy farts.
if it's an authenticity thing, I get it. But if you just want something that smells bad, there are other products. What?
I threw a gun off this thing. Yeah. I'm just gonna drop all this junk down there.
Hold on, let me get a bucket and see if you can score.
Oh, there's one over here. Alright. Yeah. Oh, let me see if I can get the leg in there. Yes.
Okay, that was actually a good shot. I'll give you that.
Random chunk.
Nice.
Getting good at this. Getting good.
I think you missed.
I think I got it.
I don't want to. No, that one you missed.
That one 100% missed.
All right, I'm gonna take this before it gets overloaded.
Okay. Oh, and I'm getting the warning again of the server reaching net actor limit.
Yep, same. It's funny because that never happens in the beginning. It only happens in the end.
Yeah.
It's like we're removing. Oh, the footprints. The footprints are getting rough though.
Oh. See, but I've never had that actually like affect anything. Oops.
Same.
I'm guessing it's probably just because it's an old game.
It's really not that old.
It came out in like 2013.
Like I said, really not that old.
Okay, compare the computers from 2013 to what we were playing on.
That's fair, but
Oh. Hey, guess what?
where are you?
Up here.
Yep.
I gave you head. You just spinning it?
Well, I wanted to look at him while I drew. Oh,
You wanted to look him in the eyes after I gave you head. Oh god, okay. Sorry. That's all that's in this window, by the way.
cool. Hey, is there any blood up there?
Yes.
You should go ahead and take care of that. I'll get you a bucket. Now, dear viewer or viewers, the buckets are the worst part of the game.
Oh, absolutely. But they're also the
Here,
most fun.
take this.
Will it help me on my quest?
Yes.
I can't reach it. I got it. Will give me one more? Don't hit that button. There's a bucket on that and it will fall over.
You just get one bucket.
Okay, I'll just take the one bucket for now then. That's a... Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna start with this back wall. Cleaning, cleaning.
You know?
No.
Ah, fudge. How is it that things are thrown? Like, this is... Is it E?
Yeah, I think it's E. I think
Yep,
it depends
it's
on...
E.
I think it depends on how big the stuff is. Don't throw anything back up here.
No, I have an idea.
Are you painting?
Maybe.
It won't let me clean this spot. Fuck. I knocked the bucket over. But this up here's clean, so that's good.
Well, use your sniffer. You do have a sniffer.
I gotta find it. Hold on. Here it is. Which one am I supposed to use? First setting?
How if I know?
I mean, it seems pretty clean up here. There's nothing I can really get off of anything.
I just work here, bud.
You. Okay, this window, done. Would you like to continue moving things while I start mopping?
That's what I'm working on. It's going. I can't get this big old box into the incinerator.
Put the box in the box. Yeah.
I'm gonna assume this is a dirty bucket.
It kind of spilled, but don't burn that gun. We might need it.
The gun? Oh, yeah.
The whatever welder majigger,
It is a welder.
but also just a gun at the same time.
Just because it shoots a beam doesn't mean it's a gun.
It's a gun. It's a laser.
Choo choo.
Pew pew. Yeah. Ooh, a flash drive. Ah yes, Mr. Seymour Butts. Alright, I'm gonna move the height-assisted relocation mechanism.
You know, there was a guy who went to Alaska, like, I want to say in the early 20th century, and his name was Isaac Carlisle Wiener. Icy Wiener. No response from that?
No, I'm gonna let that one sit there.
You're just gonna let it chill?
You made me spill my bucket.
Funny. I normally have that effect on women. Well,
Making them spill
one of them.
buckets?
Stop it.
What?
Just don't use logic here, okay?
I mean, I always figured it was more likely that, you turned him into the Sahara. Did you? I hope you got that. Did you understand the joke?
I did.
Okay. You just
I was just gonna let it dry out.
Just like your ex-girlfriends.
That sounds like I dried them out on like a rack, okay? That's weird. Besides, they're all exes for a reason.
Yeah. This is true. I know those feels. I mean, you've seen my exes. So.
Yeah. Pick some real winners.
Oh, yeah. They were top tier. 100%. The best of the best. I have the greatest taste in men. Why is there a head in this bucket?
What?
There's a head in this bucket.
It's not that I don't believe you, I just don't understand.
There's a head in the bucket. Way to go. I don't know why there was a head in the bucket. I didn't put it there. Did you put it there?
I will confirm or deny nothing, Your Honor.
Plead the fifth.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5th.
Fifth. F-I-F. Fifth.
I moved the bucket and the head popped out.
What?
I lost the head.
Let's see.
Ah, here it is. Ah, Seymour Butts. I found his name. Yeah.
Feed me, Seymour.
Hey, my warning went away.
Mine did too. I guess I cleaned up enough footprints. That was a really satisfying pop.
I'm sorry. All I heard was, ugh. That was a good pop.
I popped my neck.
Ah.
It was a good pop. I said what I said.
I heard what you said. I didn't understand what you said.
What is that?
What?
What was that?
Coffee.
Oh, okay.
I moved the mic really, really close.
I see.
I'm just curious to what it sounded like on the other end.
Not great. Didn't sound great. Oh look, I got a leg.
You got a leg.
Legs for days.
Don't know what to do with it.
Bucket.
Whoa, 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 look at those physics go.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Dang it, the warning is back.
Yeah.
Aren't you cleaning?
I am cleaning.
Get back to work. Get back to work.
I had to get a bucket. That's it. I'm gonna tell Becca that you're being mean to me.
She'll probably be mean to you too.
That's fair. But sometimes, depending on the day, I think she likes me more than you.
Okay, that's not hard to do. Becca likes a lot of people more than me.
Valid. It's okay. Most of my family likes David more than me, so.
I like David more than I like you.
Well, fuck you too then.
No, that's what David is for. That's why I like him. He puts up with you.
I mean, you do too.
God bless America, chicken. We have common interests.
Bruh, we've been friends since we were 12.
Oh, I'm saying David and I have common interests. Keeping you occupied.
In very different ways.
You beat me to the point, but yes.
Despite what my mother seems to think.
Hey, look, it was just a suspicion, and it was a valid conclusion.
Was it?
I mean, it was off, but, I mean, based on the evidence she could gather, it was not out of the range. Now, granted, she didn't understand all of the variables in that equation, but, I mean, heck, she solved for X and just didn't know what the hell Y was.
I mean, you know, the whole you not being gay thing is a big part of that.
Well, yeah, but still, we were close. Like I said, if that switch would have been flipped, we'd have been, like, together and apart in, like, a month.
Or just, like, eternally together and hate each other by the time
That is true.
70.
We would have, I mean, we do bicker like an old married couple.
We really do.
We essentially are.
I mean, at this
Hey,
point.
stop it. Stop. Chick, yep, hold on. Going off, okay. I'm gonna go wake the wife. I'll be back in a second.
Okay. I really did forget how much I enjoyed this game. And my computer doesn't hate it when I play it. Yay. Dun, 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 dun. Ah. What are you doing with your life? I just cleaned over here.
Oh shit, I didn't actually mean for you to be stuck in the bucket for that long. I just want to let you know I was back.
I heard you come back.
Well, you didn't say anything.
I'm pretty sure I said hello.
Oh, I didn't have my earbuds on, or my headphones on at that point.
That sounds like a you problem.
That was weak.
It was. Oh, it's still going.
Oh yeah, it had a little reserve bop in there.
Ah, I see.
It was like, I'm gonna hit him with the thump, and then I'm gonna hit him with the roar.
High quality.
It's the old thump and roar.
The old thump and roar. That's what they used to call me in the club.
Honestly, it sounds like somebody fell down and started crying. It's like, thump. Ah, help.
That's David's old person noise.
Help.
Ah. Oh god. Just spun myself around.
Alright.
Oh, you know, we should probably finish getting the bodies out from over here.
No, hold on. Stop. I want to clear a clean pathway.
I mean, I was just gonna start over here, move this, and then clean this and work my way back while you clean out the cubby. Because I don't want to mop the cubby if there's still stuff in there. Know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
God bless America.
You did this to yourself. Told you I was gonna have to come back over here. Move the on fire.
I've never been fired from one job, and it was significantly less difficult than this one.
Which job did you get fired from?
American Eagle.
Why'd you get fired?
I had no training and didn't know how to do my job. And then when I was like, hey guys, I'm really feeling like shit today. Can I take a day off? They were like, no, we'll get back to you on that. We gotta find some coverage. And I said, okay. And then I didn't hear back from them. And then I showed up and they were like, oh, hey, we found some coverage for you. I'm like, you didn't call me? And they were like, we tried to. And I was like, but I didn't get a call. And they were like, oh, well, what number is written down? And then they show me, and then I was like, yeah, that's my phone number. They're like, oh, we thought that was a 9, not a 4. And I was like, so you've been on me for weeks now to ask questions every time I don't know something. But when you can't read my phone number and you're reviewing my paperwork, you're just like, it'll be alright.
That's fine. Totally fine.
Yeah. So they were like, we're just not going to put you on the schedule anymore. I said, good. I really didn't want to come back.
Capitalism.
That's not really even capitalism. That's just lack of company training.
It's just a shitty company.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's a shitty company. I just worked at a shitty store in that company.
That's what they get for not making pants that fit thick people.
I mean, I could see that if, like, the consumer market was like, nah, we don't want to support you anymore because you do things that are shitty, like, that's fair, but...
Like Hollister.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Aeropostale's out of business, too.
No, there's still at least one open. Hell, there's a Hollister open in Valley View still.
That's terrifying.
I just like that the guy who runs the company said that he doesn't want ugly people to wear his clothes, and then, have you seen him?
No.
He looks like he got hit
Because
by
I
a
don't
truck.
wear his clothes.
Have you ever seen the movie The Mask?
No.
Not the Jim Carrey one. The one with Cher and the deformed child.
I'm not.
Oh, well, you should look that up because that's what he looks like.
Cher?
No, if you look like Cher, I would be worshipping him as a god.
Oh, bless.
Sorry.
I knocked the bucket over.
Don't do that.
Well, it's a little late to tell me now. I've already done it. That's like somebody running a stop sign and be like, oh, hey, man, that said stop. You should have done that. It's like, yeah, but then I T-boned Granny and now she's dead, so...
Well, that took a turn.
Well, I mean, no, he went straight through the light. Didn't even like look at the sign.
See, I always sit there and wait for him to turn green. That's why I'm always late.
Stop signs?
Yep.
I know you're not driving high.
Just tripping balls. Like, man, I wish that thing would turn green.
Oh, speaking of tripping and
Oh,
like,
God.
no, okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. I just found this pair of sunglasses at work, and they look they're round, right? So they're just glass circles with some frames, like old school glasses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they are polarized, which is really useful.
Uh,
The visor on my motorcycle helmet is also polarized, but they're polarized differently.
okay.
So when I'm wearing those sunglasses and I put my visor down, I start seeing like yellow and purple and blue in every reflective surface.
Oh.
So I'm driving past people and like it is just a fucking rainbow of all these kind of colors and it is just absolutely bonkers. But as soon as I flip my visor up, it's cool. If I take my glasses off and put the visor down, it's cool. If I wear them both together, it is a rainbow show.
I feel like you probably shouldn't do that. Seems a little.
It's actually kind of fun.
But it also seems a little unsafe.
It's really not because it doesn't obstruct me from seeing anything, nor is it distracting. It's just one of those things. It's like, oh my god, whoa, wow, no,
Everything's
oh,
a different
no.
color.
Well, I mean, not everything, just the reflective surfaces. It looked like there's a sheen of oil on it. Really, it's like when you look at Smith Mountain Lake,
Uh huh.
and it's like, why is it rainbow? And it's like, oh yeah, that's motor oil.
Thank you for reminding me that Smith Mountain Lake is disgusting.
Nastiest place I've ever taken a dump.
I feel like there's a story behind that.
My cousins were visiting from Pennsylvania,
Uh huh.
and I really had to go to the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
And we couldn't get back into the house in time for me to make that happen. So I was like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna swim over there and take a poop." And they were like, "No, you won't." And I was like, "I'm not kidding. I have to go poop. So I'm gonna go do that." So I swam like way out, and I took a poop.
Like while you were in the water,
Yeah, I was in the water.
and it didn't like just float up and hit you.
No, dude. Okay, look, I planned this out. It's not like I just like was sitting. Like, I kind of rolled over. I was swimming to the side. I curled my legs up. I let it happen and then swam away.
At least it wasn't like a goopy poop.
Oh, if it was like a sploder, I wouldn't have chanced that. I'm not gonna swim around in my own liquids. But, you know, sending a torpedo out the tube and then running away from it, there's no shame in that.
I'm still stuck on the fact that you shit in Smith Mountain Lake.
Dude, who hasn't?
Oh, hi, second viewer. That's a great time to pop in.
Hi, friend. You missed a terrible story. I wouldn't want to repeat it. Just know that I did something nasty in my childhood. It was well planned out, but it was still nasty.
How old were you?
Oh god, I was probably like 7 or 8.
Okay, so it was before I knew you.
Yeah.
Okay. I was partially just confused because I hadn't heard of this before.
It's not really a story I put on my resume.
I think you
It's like
should.
not leaving in the cliff notes in the bottom and like pooped in a public water source.
Well, I mean, you gotta spin it like you're good at planning.
Effectively eradicated waste product while
Without making a
no,
mess.
I got this. I got the resume version of this. Using publicly available resources, effectively eliminated waste produce
Produce?
while maintaining efficient and thorough movements. And they're like, wow,
Wow.
that's really cool. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I pooped while swimming.
And they're like, wait, what?
Wait, what?
No, you
Yeah,
don't. You don't tell them that until after you get the job.
No, you don't tell them that until you're fired. You don't tell them that until after your job is done.
Oh yeah, by the way, that resume that I gave you, it's about me shitting in the lake.
Yeah, I'd be like, who's the HR person that reviewed my resume? And they're like, oh, it goes through a board. We have 4 people look at your resume. I'm like, well, they're all idiots and they need their jobs. And they're like, why do you say that? Remember that part about me like really efficiently using some publicly available resources? They're like, oh yeah, what was that about? I'm like, I shit in the water.
I
I was
shit in the
swimming.
water you swim in.
Which is really weird because people are like so happy to jump into Smith Mountain Lake, but they will like not get into a pool. And they'll be like, the pool's dirty. People pee in that. I'm like, dude, fish fuck.
I'm sorry. Have you seen the lake?
Exactly.
At least, like, every 2 years, they have to put out a notice that you can't swim in it for a week because they have to put chemicals in it to kill the weeds.
Oh yeah.
I'd much rather swim in a pool. At least I know it's sterile.
Generally speaking, it's not. You know that like classic pool smell?
Don't
That can only happen if there's urine in the water.
don't do this to me.
It's not just the chlorine. It's a reactionary chemical between urine and chlorine that makes that smell.
Why do you have to ruin everything I love?
I haven't ruined David yet.
You don't have enough to ruin David, I promise.
Whenever you kiss him, you all make 2 really long tubes connected at butts at the end.
Fair.
It's true.
It is. It is true.
Humans are just tubes for eating.
We
Everything
are.
else is to keep that eating tube like working.
So, anyway, viewers, since there are 2 of you now, feel free to drop in the chat if you want us to discuss something, because I'm sure it'll be interesting either way.
Just the 4 of us. Playing games, having a good time. Just the 4 of us.
Shit, I made a mess.
There's a small fruit called the lime.
I want to be mad at you for that one, but I can't.
You can't be angry with the lime. It's too green. It's too citrusy.
The citrus. This box is in my way. There's an organ over here. Nice.
Are you sure it's not a piano?
I'll get back to you on that one.
You know, one of the fun things I did learn about when I actually was
Did
in
you
school
kick my
was like,
bucket?
no, that's called dying, and you would have kicked your own. Anyway, one of the things that I learned in school is the difference between like how structures of the human body are formed. Like, since humans aren't single-celled organisms,
We're deuterostomes.
like- go ahead.
We're deuterostomes. We form asshole first.
Okay, that's yes, you're correct, because at some point in their life, everybody's literally just an asshole.
We're one of
But-
only 2 species that do that. 2 known species. I'll add that in there.
Yes. And what is it? Possums are marsupials, which is very strange, because they're some of the only North American marsupials.
I think they are the only North American marsupials.
I don't know. Platypi lay eggs.
They are one of the weird mammals that lay eggs. Also,
They are one of the
we
weird
lost
mammals.
a viewer.
I don't blame them. Anyway, but the difference between like an organ and the structure of everything. So like a cell is one unit, right? So like a blood cell, and then 2 of those together, as long as they are cooperative, are tissue, right?
Yeah.
And then multiple tissues that work together are called a system. So like blood and the veins, they work as a system because they're 2 different kinds of cells, right? But to be an organ, you have to be one collection of multiple tissues, right? If that makes sense. So like your veins are technically organs because they've got different things made up of different cells, but they're all one, right? So it's kind of like how a cake is both frosting and the batter. A cake would be an organ, but the candles and the cake would be an organ system because they're separate, but they work together.
It's like technically your skin is an organ.
Correct, because it's got multiple types of tissues.
Can really see the layers.
Layers and layers of flavor, man. What kind of gum did they try to... I think it was Trident that tried to do, like, layered flavored gums, and one of them was, like, pineapple and strawberry, and I was like, yeah, this is not
Hey,
gonna work.
hey, I liked those gums. I
Oh,
don't-
Trident layers?
Yes, I think they still make them, actually.
That's a shame.
Do they still make them?
No, I haven't had one in so long.
I wish somebody paid me in gum.
Oh my god, that was like the worst marketing ever. That is another thing. If you ever want to enjoy a commercial again, never study marketing.
I don't plan on it ever in my life.
It's so bad. It's miserable. I nitpick TV now and I hate it. And like all I needed was another thing to nitpick in my life. Alright, I think we've got all the big stuff out of the way. I think at this point it's just buckets and scrubbing.
I gotta weld all
Oh.
these holes.
Well, you stuff whatever holes you need to, but I'm just looking for stuff to get out of here. Have we been up in all the windowsills? Have we checked up all them?
Not yet.
Okay.
This hole won't close. There we go. I'm accidentally putting fire everywhere.
You do that.
I'm not doing it on purpose. The instructions are just unclear on how to use the damn laser gun.
Instructions unclear. Testicles caught in toaster oven again.
Day 84. Once again, my genitals have been captured by the appliances. I don't know how much longer I can go on.
I try to think of my family and how I made them using these genitals. And it makes me wonder, do I still need them? My family, that is. I really need my genitals back.
I'm not gonna lie though, fuck them kids.
Sometimes I think, would my life be easier without them? And at that point, it's both. I'm really not sure.
I really
I'm
don't know
very
who
in-
these viewers are that just keep popping in and out, but they keep jumping in at some very interesting moments.
I mean, honestly, is there ever a boring moment in this stream?
When it's just me, probably.
It's just me. Oh, hey, ho, watch your cans. Walking out.
What?
Hey, I got a trophy. It's called taking out the trash.
Nice, nice. Also, again, viewers, say hi in the chat. I like to know what y'all are doing.
It's funny because they literally joined in the stream to watch you. They need to know what you're doing, not vice versa. Don't be selfish. Let them do what they want.
Okay, fine. Do what you want. Don't talk to me.
I would prefer not to, generally. Ah, whoa, hey now, whoa. Get over here.
You
You're out
knocked
of
over
line.
my bucket.
Yes, I did. You're out of line. They're crossing the beams.
Can we talk about this magical... Is this there on your screen where the bucket's built?
Yes.
This, I mean, this...
Oh yeah, I see that. The
uh,
texture, yeah. It's called three-dimensional blood tissue. You should study it.
Can't stand you. Anyway. Okay.
Sometimes when blood can't get to where it needs to be, it's just like, nah, I'll do it myself.
I'm gonna just exist vertically.
Now remember, kids, if your blood starts getting high, you need to call the doctor. Because at that point, it's doing some stuff that you don't want it to. And doctors fix blood.
Specifically, nothing else.
Yeah. They got that hemoglobin game.
The Hema game. The Hemoglobe Trotting.
The hemoglobin trotters.
Why won't this
That's-
hole go away?
Can I try?
I got it.
Way to stuff that hole, buddy.
Oh, I stuffed it. With my powerful beam.
They're crossing the beams.
Ooh.
Why are you throwing things?
Like, you're not allowed to, like, just keep the gun on you.
That's fair.
I don't know why, but... And remember, kids, eat the rich.
It's one of those things where everybody hates rich people, but everybody wants to be a rich people.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I ain't even gonna sweat it. Like, yeah, I would like to be rich. If it never happens, that's cool.
I mean, why
I'd
do you
much rather
think
be happy than monetarily successful.
I mean, I would just like to be financially stable. That'd be great.
Well, I mean, live within your means and you'll be just fine.
I'd be trying to. I'd just be getting medical bills now.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you want to know how much the hospital charged me?
I'm gonna guess somewhere around 13,000.
It was 16,000.
Ah, I was close.
You were. Good news is my insurance paid for most of it.
Cool. I don't have insurance.
I'm really glad I do now. Did you clean out the cubby hole?
I have not cleaned any holes recently. Weak.
Wasn't trying to be strong. So, I'm gonna just step on my soapbox for a minute. And we gonna talk about Target's Pride collection. Because they just released it because it's Pride Month. Or June is Pride Month.
Yep.
So, me and David went. To, you know, shop for some gay stuff. And they had some.
I'm sorry. What?
We went to shop for some gay stuff.
Could you elaborate on what that is? I'm confused.
Well, I was working on it, and then you decided to start choking. You choked.
Speaking
on
of gay stuff.
Oh,
No, I choked at gay stuff.
You're funny. We don't choke. Anyway, so you know they had like the flags and everything, and, like socks, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
For
Decorative
like,
items.
for like all of the orientations, all of them. So you know, like,
Wait, how many are there?
a lot. There's a
God.
lot. But you know, I got some non-binary socks and a flag and all that fun stuff. But we were looking at their clothing because they had a very small section of clothing. All of it.
When you say small section, you mean like children's or like
just a limited.
just
selection.
like okay, limited stuff. Oh God, I wasn't ready for that.
But so we were looking at them, and you know what these bastards did?
Target?
You know what they did?
Are we still talking about Target or the children?
The Target. But when did we get
Okay.
talking? When did we start talking about children?
Oh, I was asking if it was a children's collection,
Oh,
and
no.
then you said little bastards, so I was like, okay, children.
Oh no, these bastards. All of the clothing was overtly feminine.
Okay.
I'm like, it just doesn't make, like all of it. I'm like, you guys know that there are masculine presenting queers out there, right? It bothers me.
Well,
Just because
Oh.
we're gay doesn't mean we want to wear feminine clothing.
I mean that's fair, but maybe next year. I mean, just write a letter to them, be like, hey guys, I was checking out your selection. It's it's
Sure.
good try, but like, hey, like, I really want like a leather motorcycle jacket that screams masculinity, but it's also like, hey, I like penis.
I mean, it's not even that. Like, I would have been okay with just a t-shirt. But, like, all of them were just, like, feminine cuts and all of this. I'm just like, no, I do not adhere to gender norms. But I do present masculinely, and I would like to continue to do that.
Yeah, just let them know. Like, you don't have to be mad at them. Just be like, hey guys, you need to do this too.
It's one of those things that, like, I really wish as many stores did this as, did what they do now for Pride, like, 10 years ago when I came out.
Yeah.
Because that would have been awesome. But at the same time, it's like, I know you're just pandering to us for money.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Target has had one for the longest time.
What, the pandering audience or
Right.
just a pride collection?
A Pride collection. There we go.
Ah.
They, for a very long time, though, they didn't sell it in stores.
Had to order it online.
Yep, because they were afraid to set it up because they thought they were going to lose business.
Well, I mean, it may have been one of those things where it was like just a test audience.
No, I think like they openly said that they were because people got mad like, hey, why isn't this in any stores? Fuck, I dropped a bucket. And they were just like, yeah, we were afraid we were going to lose business.
Wow, their PR team is not on point.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, everybody just accepts that as an acceptable answer. Like, oh yeah, that's fair. No.
Well, I mean, the fairer way to do it, and I mean, this is just, again, it's the whole resume thing. It's like, we wanted to do it as a test market because shipping it out to that many stores would have been a logistical nightmare. If we ship it out from online warehouses, it's cheaper for us, and people can still get what they need.
Yeah, see, if they would have
And
spun it like that,
they'd have been just fine.
just fine.
This is why I need to be in public relations and not management. Because I know how to bullshit.
Didn't you go to school for, like, networking?
No, I went to school for electrical wiring, and then business, and then marketing and business,
Marketing,
and then
that's what it was.
yeah.
I knew it was one of those, like, obscure office jobs that everybody forgets exists.
Marketing?
Yeah,
Fuck you.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
I work in a factory. Look, I don't know HR things.
this isn't HR. That's an entirely different department. HR has more to do with hiring and making sure that everybody is staffed.
Well, ours doesn't do a good job at that. But
Oh, dude, no, neither does mine. It's fucking HR. They're a joke. As long as they have a job, they don't care.
yeah, but like, see, at our factory, all of that's just in the office,
Oh.
which is separate from the factory, and you have to have a key card to get in
Yeah.
because they don't want us plebs just walking into their nice air-conditioned office and getting their free coffee.
Well, I mean, the only reason we have a key to our office, the restaurant, is because we have people's like personal information in there, and I don't want somebody sneaking in and like just opening a filing cabinet, like grabbing somebody's social security information.
That's fair. But yeah, they have like free coffee and stuff in there, like the good coffee. We have a crappy, like less than gas station quality coffee in the cafeteria that we have to pay for. I'm
That's
I just want them to understand, like, we are the reason you are making money. Like, if we were not here, you would not have a job.
well, I mean, the
Appreciate
same
it.
goes the other way. If y'all just made furniture and didn't have somebody to like do the background work, y'all would just have a stack of furniture.
Oh, we have a shipping department that handles all of their stuff out in the factory, too.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying like everybody's needed.
Well, at this point, Roe doesn't really have to market anymore.
Mm.
Also, oops, I just said the name of the company I work for on the internet.
Row is a person, not a company. You could have just said Row and not worried about it.
Well, now they definitely know. It's fine.
Like I said, put me in PR. I'll be great.
We, they started some, like, PR campaign thing recently. Like,
You did?
Yeah, the factory did. They're trying, I guess. They haven't improved the work conditions any of the blatant favoritism for management.
Mm.
But at least they tried. They've been giving us free stuff, though, so that's nice.
Yeah, I work in a restaurant, so my version of like getting people things that they want is literally just buying Coke. Because like Coke and Gatorade, they keep that place running. I'm telling you.
Oh, ours runs off of caffeine and coffee, like energy drinks and cigarettes. And drugs. A lot of drugs.
We don't really have a problem with drugs where I'm working at. It's kind of nice.
Oh, we do. So many drugs.
And if there is a problem with drugs, whoever's doing them hides it really, really well.
That's good. Means they're professionals.
Well, it's not only that. It's like it means they're not doing it at work, so their work isn't suffering for it. I mean, if one of my prep guys wants to go home and like smoke a huge doobie, more power to him.
Oh, do be careful talking about these things, though. Can't name any specifics, otherwise I might get kicked off.
Oh, I'm not encouraging any of this. I'm just saying, like, what
Maybe.
people do on their own time is none of my business.
What did you do?
I plugged some holes.
Not very well.
Yes, very well. They're
You,
all gone.
if you don't hold the trigger, it doesn't light things on fire.
Well, nobody gave me instructions.
You didn't
Hey,
ask for
look.
instructions.
Yeah, because they weren't presented to me. Hey, look. My mom has dreads. But don't do that. I'll make you dirty. Okay, that didn't sound right. That was.
I'ma just let it sit there. Ain't picking that one up. We need the elevator here. The elevator
More of a lift.
and a bucket.
I have a bucket.
Good. Did you check all the windows?
I've checked a few of them. I haven't checked all of them.
Well, we'll have to go through and do that. Excuse me. Really? Up.
Oh, I had a real life cleanup job the other day.
Oh yeah?
Actually, a few of them. Yeah. In the same week, our urinal overflooded twice, and then somebody puked on a wall.
Nice.
Yeah, like on the wall. It was great.
You know, I don't want to know how they did that.
I don't know, but I know it hit two of my customers, and I was really upset about it.
Oh, it was projectile.
Yep.
Ooh,
Fun times, man.
sounds like it.
I keep getting organs out of the bucket machine, and bless America. Just drop.
I'm fixing holes.
Hmm?
I'm fixing holes.
Oh, I thought you said mixing bowls. I'm like, are you baking?
Yes, mixing holes. Is it gone? I think it's gone. Hmm. Oh, there's one. I need this to be like.
I still have, looks like 4 holes over here. I don't know where you're at.
I'm in the cubby.
Ah. Morning, love.
Hi, Becca.
Austin says hello. She says hello.
Trying to get the damn lip to sit right. Haha.
Oh, wow. That's up there.
Okay. Going up. That thing's jammed. Can you try hitting a button down there? It's stuck.
Give me 1 second. Ah, I just set some things on fire.
Maybe if I just hit it. Ah, there we go. Okay. I require your assistance, sir.
Cool. I'm setting the wall on fire again.
Maybe don't do that.
Nope.
I just need you to bring me a bucket. And ideally hold the bucket.
If you get me covered in blood and guts again, I'm gonna be really, really disappointed in you.
What else is new?
I'm not always disappointed in you. It's just like 60% of the time.
Oh, well, that's good. At least it's only slightly more than half. When you have... Can't reach the bucket.
Love you.
Oh.
Becca's going to work because she's an adult.
Ah, look at her being an adult.
Alright, here's your bucket.
Just hold it for a second. It won't take long.
Here, I'm gonna come over to the other side.
Might be a good idea. Oh. I think I might have gotten everything. Just clicking around. Okay, cool. We are done with the bucket. Oh god. No, stop it. Down. Okay. Move this. Where's the laser gun? There it is. Oh, where'd he go? Bet his internet went out. I'll get a text from him here in a second. Here he is. Let's see what happened. It was the internet. Well, I will finish up this map and then I might call it a day, because as much as I do enjoy this game, it's much more entertaining with more people. And actually, I think we might be done. Not too bad. I guess we'll find out. The Punch-O-Matic. Put gum on or around the device and all perpetrators will be bumped up for reassessment. Thank you and have a productive shift. Make your choice to exit. Let's see how we did. Fired. Rude. Okay. Well, fine. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know we did. And as always, make sure you give me a follow on Twitch, because I do appreciate it a lot. And I have noticed that I have a lot of views, but not a lot of followers. So we should try and level that out a little bit. And if you're watching this later on YouTube and you actually watch through the entire thing, thank you, first of all. And secondly, I hope you have a good day in the future. And make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. And also on my Twitch, there is an extension now for a suggestion box. Drop some suggestions in there and I will see what I can do about it. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you again later. Bye.